I will show you the exact masculine traits that attract a woman you want with no talking. If you can do these 5 things in your life, you'll have to put in far less effort and far less work, so stick with me. First, you've got to understand that women chat, but men act. If you want to catch a lady's eye, you've got to look good. Having a solid physique is key. A picture says 1,000 words. You have to get your health and your body on point. You have to understand this. If you've been in the gym for 2 years or 3 years, it shows dedication and it shows that you can put in the effort. It shows that you're not lazy. Women do not like lazy men. It shows that you cannot protect. A woman wants a man who can protect. The fastest and best way to show that you can protect just by the naked eye is if you're walking down the shopping mall and she looks at you and you have muscle mass, look fit and strong and able. That is the fastest way to trigger attraction. Now, if you can couple that with having probably good fighting skills such as boxing, taekwondo, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, wrestling, that is great too, but that should be coupled also with you having a strong physical appearance and muscle mass. This makes you look more masculine. You're now proof of concept of success, and it also shows passion. If you put in 1,000 hours in the gym, 2,000 hours in the gym, this shows that you're passionate about something and you can stick with it. She knows that to get a good physique, you're sore. You went to the gym even on days you didn't feel like it. You stuck with it. You didn't give up. You weren't just a New Year's or a weekend warrior. Believe it or not, women like these things. Women like it shows a man who's ambitious and wants to improve and take care of himself. If you can build a body and maintain it, you can literally crush anybody. If you have a good physique, you have done something. You're building yourself in the gym. That's number 1. The second way that you can attract women and be a better man is through social proof. What do I mean by social proof? You want a reputation in life, 100%. You want somebody to be able to look at you, whether it's through your career, what you do for a living, your business, whatever the case may be. It's good to have people talk about you, and here's why. There's a saying in business that goes like this: where attention goes, money flows. It's the same with women. Where attention goes, women wonder. I was intrigued by you. Okay, I heard XYZ about you. Is that true? She starts to initiate the conversation and the what-if factor in her head. This is something most guys can't trigger because most guys aren't doing anything. This is why I'm telling you, you have to do something. If you do something, you will get ahead. Now let's delve deeper into this. What men often worry about when striving to enhance their social life is dealing with haters. They worry about other men who want to drag them down, or they'll even worry about other women talking negatively about them. Do not worry about haters whatsoever, literally not at all. Here's what I can tell you. If men ever badmouth you, they automatically look insecure. There have been numerous times where I've seen a group of men with a group of women, and they'll badmouth a specific guy, and then all the women will start to put their attention on that guy that they badmouth, and start to wonder about him, and instantly want him, because any reputation is better than no reputation at all. So having lots of people talk about you proves that you do something. This might be you're the world's best carpenter, the top producing real estate agent in your town, or the best car salesman. I don't care what it is. You need to find your thing, and this is how you will naturally find your masculinity journey. My journey is going to look different than yours. What happens is so many people watch their favorite influencers online, and they try to replicate. When you try to replicate, you have to understand this. You will never be able to speak like me, just like most people will never be able to speak like Andrew Tate, just like most people will never be able to speak like Steve Harvey. Everybody is unique. I hope that this makes sense. If it does, comment below. If it doesn't, let me know so I can improve because I'm looking to refine my craft too. Do something. That is number 2. Social proof is key. The third thing that is accolades. Accolades are ridiculously important because women want winners. Any award shows success and victory, and this is extremely masculine. The one who wins the competition is the one who typically gets the girl. You need to make life a small competition with oneself. When people hear this, they think that they need to go compete against all the other men. If you compete only with who you were the day before, if you compete only with the man in the mirror who you were the day before, you will now be competing only in an industry of one, which is between you and yourself. And on top of that, you will start to surpass other people if they are in your field naturally because you weren't even giving them attention or competing with them in the first place. It doesn't have to be anything big, but you have to position yourself where you can win. And that's why I'm telling you, If you try to win and you try to compete against every other man in the entire world, you're going to be sorely mistaken and probably sad because it sounds way too daunting and it's going to raise your anxiety. If you compete with only who you were yesterday, you will win. You don't have to talk in order to get the girl. You become the byproduct of what masculinity is and should be, and it shows that you can go and win in life. So do something. Men do. You have to be a builder. You have to start creating. You have to be a builder of your own life. And this is how you attract any woman with no talking. Number 4. Be the hero in her eyes. Women love a zero-to-hero story when all odds are stacked against you. So if you're a person where maybe you had a bad upbringing, maybe your parents were divorced, maybe there's some sort of abuse as you're a kid, it doesn't matter what it is, lean into that narrative. There are so many men who what happens is, they adopt this victim mentality, where they think because I didn't have the best upbringing because my parents weren't this, or because my uncle did this, or because I was raised in this environment, they think that they should dictate their life trajectory and success forever. It's a false belief. And the sad part about it is it's a limiting belief. So my friend, if you have the same belief in your mind, throw it away. And believe that you can start from zero or even below zero. You have to be a malleable and adaptive individual who can see the world in a way that will best help you shine. So if you have a bad upbringing or whatever, lean into that, because when you win on top of that, it shows that you can beat all of the odds. It shows that you have heart. Women love this. It shows that you can grind, and it makes women feel safe. If a man has gone through any adversity, challenge, or anything harder, that's made him more structured and strong and dominant in his own life. There are people who've recovered from alcohol, from drugs, or whatever the case, and went on to be successful in whatever they do. So handling adversity and winning shows competence. It shows you're a smart guy. It shows you're tactical. It shows that you can win. If you lived with zero adversity, you probably had a great life. But here's what I can tell you. You probably need to make your environment harder. Wake up at 4:30 a.m. every day and start going to the gym. Wake up and start tackling hard tasks. Start winning. And the only way to do that is to suffer. A man has to suffer in certain areas to get ahead. Now, the 5th masculine trait that attracts a woman with no word is resources. All women love money. All of them. I don't care if they are self-proclaimed gold diggers or not. I don't care if they're your typical girl walking down the shopping mall. All women love money because money is a safety net, and women like a man who can protect and provide, and that includes resources. That makes her feel safe. You will not fight her nature or her biology on that. You're just not going to. It brings a different level of security and comfort. Now, is it the only thing needed to keep a woman? Absolutely not. You still have to be able to lead her, lead a family, to be able to protect and seduce her and make her feel good if that's the woman that you genuinely love. All of those are important. You have to understand that having money is not everything, but it's important. So get enough money together to create an environment that any woman would want to come into. This is super key. You can build a sick life even making 5 to 10 grand a month if you spend it wisely. If you own your own home, that looks cool to a woman. So you don't have to make a crap ton of money and be a millionaire. What you should do though is you should pick just a few specific things that are resources, that are fun and that have activities, and that shows you have a potential social life of abundance. Money makes women feel safe. Don't look at it as a negative, look at it as a positive. Resources in all ways. Money, owning specific things, owning assets, owning property. Money equals safety in the eyes of a woman. Women love this. But how do you get that money? There have been millionaires who became millionaires from throwing a football and through fighting in the UFC, rapping, or teaching. There's like in any industry, in anything you can win and you can crush, but you have to understand what you are passionate about. And don't forget that you only compete against yourself in an audience of one, which is only you. And you're only competing against who you were the day before because you have a different life trajectory and no one else's is better or worse. It's just different. If you like this video, I want you to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.